She stepped forward without hesitation, grabbed the mic like the whole moment belonged to her. It all felt carefully put together. She told the audience this was the first time she was reading her husband's final book, the last thing he ever wrote. She controlled the room, set the mood, while his parents stayed completely silent in the background. He had always said he felt no guilt, but now the people closest to him weren't just grieving, they were clashing. And it didn't look like grief anymore. She presented the book as his final message, pushed it everywhere, and soon people online started asking a different question. Who was actually benefiting from all this? Rumors started spreading. Merch launches, big decisions about the house, insurance, money, and suddenly, full control over everything connected to his name. Then his parents made one serious move, a legal one. And just like that, everything changed. But here's the part many people aren't connecting. Around late 2025, when those claims about Charlie's passing started circulating online, it felt like a different kind of clock had started ticking. Not a normal clock, a business one. Because Charlie's name wasn't just a name anymore. It was tied to a full system: shows, books, merchandise, platforms, a loyal community, a complete brand machine. And according to online chatter, Erika Kirk was placed into a CEO role at Turning Point USA almost instantly. It happened so fast people barely had time to react. No public disputes. No visible resistance. No family members stepping forward. Just a smooth transition that looked too smooth to some. Because organizations like that don't just hand over leadership casually. There are boards, legal processes, internal decisions. And the speed of it all had people wondering what really happened behind closed doors and who approved it. And that CEO position? That might have just been the beginning. There were also claims of multi-million-dollar life insurance payouts. A house sale added on top. Ongoing royalties from Charlie's content, his brand, his show, all still generating income. Then came the book, Stop in the Name of God: Why Honoring the Sabbath Will Transform Your Life. Released after his passing, promoted as his final message. And Erika was everywhere during the rollout. She didn't step back. She stepped forward. Like this was her moment now. And people noticed. The merch didn't just sell, it took off. Reports mentioned over $200,000 in revenue, and still growing. This wasn't small money anymore. This was a full operation, running under Charlie's name, with Erika seemingly in control. If you look at the full picture: insurance money, property sales, royalties, book profits, merch revenue, non-stop income streams, and a CEO title. Everything connected to one name. And that name wasn't hers, it was Charlie's. But this is where things started getting messy. Because while all this financial talk was happening, small details began to surface, details that didn't match the image people were being shown. The wedding photo? Gone. Charlie's office, the one fans had seen for years, appeared in a newer video Erika posted. But something was off. The bookshelf looked different. And the framed wedding photo that had always been there had disappeared. Then people noticed something else. No wedding ring. That's when the internet really started reacting. Because to many, it didn't look like grief anymore. It looked like a reset. Now, on its own, a missing photo could mean nothing. Grief is personal. People cope differently. But this wasn't just one thing. Online, it started to look like a pattern. Then came the podcast situation. According to claims made publicly by Candace Owens, Erika allegedly pushed to remove The Charlie Show from major platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Listeners checked, and the episodes weren't there like before. But here's what raised eyebrows. The same content was still available on Rumble and the official Turning Point USA website. So people started asking, why remove it from some platforms but not others? Because platforms like Spotify, Apple, and YouTube generate ad revenue. And once that idea came up, speculation exploded. Some believed the revenue setup on those platforms might not have been fully under Erika's control. The theory was simple: if certain income streams weren't directly accessible, removing the content from those platforms could cut off that money. There's no proof of this, but the selective removal, some platforms wiped, others untouched, kept the rumors alive. And now, the backlash Erika is facing isn't really about Charlie's politics anymore. It's about perception. It's about what people believe she's doing with everything he left behind. And behind all of this, something else was quietly building. Tension between Erika and Charlie's parents. According to circulating rumors, even before his passing, there were issues between her and his family. Some online claims suggested his parents felt pushed aside. Others said Erika's team limited their access to his personal belongings, his phone, his laptop, right after he passed. None of this has been officially confirmed, but it spread fast. Some people even started calling it a family eraser situation, the idea that his family was slowly being removed from the picture. And it wasn't just random comments anymore. Larger voices started repeating these concerns. Again, Candace Owens brought up another claim that made people pause. She said that the night before Charlie passed, he reportedly wasn't even sleeping in the same bedroom as Erika, but instead in his daughter's room. And that detail only added more questions to an already complicated situation. At first, it seemed like a small detail, but then the question came up: why wasn't he wearing his wedding ring? It's a serious claim, and still just a claim, but people grabbed onto it because it felt personal and strange. A wedding band left on a nightstand. A man not even in his own bedroom the night before he passed. On their own, these details don't prove anything. But when people started stacking everything together, the missing wedding photo, the ring not seen in newer videos, the selective content removals, it stopped looking like isolated moments. It started looking like a pattern. Podcast episodes disappearing from certain platforms. Money streams consolidating quickly. Control shifting fast. Put it all together, and it painted a picture people couldn't easily ignore. Then another question started spreading everywhere. What about Charlie's will? There are rumors, unconfirmed, but widely discussed, that Erika may have been excluded from parts of it. There were also claims about merch revenue crossing $200,000 and continuing to grow. If any of that is true, it suggests something important, that Charlie may have made decisions before his passing about where his legacy and his assets should go, and that those decisions might not have fully included her. That alone changes how people look at everything. At the same time, more chatter surfaced. Some reports suggested that Charlie's sister, Erika Kirk, may have had her own vision for Turning Point USA, possibly wanting a stronger role in its future. Whether that was real or just speculation, it added another layer of tension. Because by the time Charlie's parents made their move, this situation had already been building for months. This didn't look like a sudden emotional reaction. It looked like a calculated response to growing pressure and behind-the-scenes conflict. And then came the move that changed everything. According to widespread reports and online claims, his parents went after the one thing everything was tied to: his name. Not a logo, not a book title, his actual name, Charlie. They reportedly filed a trademark connected to that name, the same name linked to merch, media, fundraising, and everything built after his passing. If that's accurate, it's a massive shift. Because a trademark isn't just symbolic, it's power. It determines who can legally sell under that name, who can profit from it, and who gets blocked when money is involved. If his parents control that trademark, then merch sold under his name could require their approval. Books released in his name might need authorization. Events, branding, marketing, everything tied to that name could fall under their control. And when you factor in the reported merch revenue, already over $200,000 and still climbing, it raises the stakes even higher. Because now it's not just about legacy, it's about ownership. Every product, every event, every use of the name in a commercial setting, all of it could become a negotiation. And according to some claims, his parents didn't stop there. There are reports suggesting they may have started releasing their own merchandise independently, without involving Erika or Turning Point USA. If true, that sends a clear message. They're not asking to be included. They're creating their own lane. After that, talk of legal action started spreading quickly. Some claims suggest Erika might be considering a lawsuit, or that legal steps may already be underway, focused on the trademark and merch rights. None of this has been officially confirmed, but the fact that it's even being discussed shows how intense the situation has become. Because up until now, Erika had positioned herself as the one carrying Charlie's legacy, the closest voice to his final message. For a while, it looked like she had full control of that narrative. But trademarks don't run on narratives. They run on paperwork. And if his parents hold that paperwork, the balance of power changes instantly. What makes this situation even more complex is how his parents handled everything. They weren't loud after his passing. They didn't dominate the public conversation. They stayed out of the spotlight. Meanwhile, Erika stepped forward, leading the book rollout, pushing merch, and building a strong presence around his name. Many people saw the parents' silence as grief or acceptance. But what if it wasn't? What if it was strategy? Because filing a trademark isn't emotional. It requires planning, legal work, and timing. While one side was visible, the other may have been preparing something more permanent, locking down the name itself. There's also another layer people keep bringing up, though it needs to be handled carefully. Old, unverified rumors about Erika resurfaced online during this time. Serious claims, but none officially confirmed. Still, once people start seeing a pattern, money consolidation, content removals, missing personal details, family tension, it doesn't take much for suspicion to grow. And perception can shape everything. Now, add one more possibility to that mix. What if she loses control of the name? Imagine building a platform, running merch, promoting a legacy, and then being legally restricted from using the very name it's built on. That's why this situation feels so intense. Because on one side, it looked like everything was secured. The CEO role, the book, the merch, the narrative. But on the other side, one legal move may have shifted the foundation completely. This was never just about grief. And it was never just about legacy. It was about control. And right now, based on reports and online claims, that control may be shifting back to the people who raised him. The real question now isn't whether there will be a fight. Most people expect that. The real question is, how will this play out legally and publicly? Will the courts and the audience see the name as something that belongs to his family, or something tied to the empire built after him? Now, I want to hear your take. What do you think is really going on here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who's been following the story. I'll see you in the next one.